Hey everybody, over here again for Ogre Breaks, doing another little box opening. I got a box of 1993 Series 2 Donruss. Paid $12 of this at a auction when I bought some other boxes of some stuff. I figured just be a nice little rip. Basically just pretty much chasing some Hall of Famers, and also I was always a big fan of the Diamond King cards myself, just like here that's on the cover with Sheffield. So, 36 packs, be a little bit of a longer video. I'm going to try to rip through this as much as I can. And then not really any big names rookie-wise to chase after from what I looked at the checklist quickly. But, still fun little rip. Still try to do these from time to time. So I do predominantly baseball on the channel if you're not familiar with my channel. So, if you want to see more baseball openings, please feel free, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell. Try to do my best to upload about 5 to 6 times a week based on, availability of product. I know retail has been extremely scarce. So, see what happens. Try to do my best to, bring you guys also a little bit of the other sports too. Some of the sports my knowledge is lacking a little bit, but, I feel I have a decent knowledge on, the other, pro sports as well. So try to do, a little bit of everything if possible. So let's go ahead, knock this out, see what we get. Hopefully, pull a couple of decent cards. Pull some of those Diamond King cards, which was always one of my favorites. So, I'm going to flip through these, kind of quickly. And then it also has the expansion draft for the Rockies and the Marlins as well. So, for the most part, Alan Trammell's not a bad one right there. So, see what we get. I feel like that Jeff Tackett we got twice actually in this same pack, right? Yep, yeah, we did. So yeah, like I said, just basically trying to pull some Hall of Famers, some Diamond King cards. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there was like the odds on the pack, but I think at the time they weren't needed, they weren't necessary to put the odds on. So I mean, I'm gonna kind of just really flip through the cards. Rated rookie at Gore. Mark Wohlers, Kirby Puckett's not a bad one. Greg Maddux, also another nice one there. Butch Husky rated rookie. That's actually kind of nice. I actually like that one. From my Mets PC. That one I actually do like. I'm kind of happy I pulled that one though. It's just more of a, just a fan favorite. I always liked him playing left field, if I remember correctly, for the Mets. So, Al Martin, Daniel Hulse, Paul O'Neill, Yankee card where he was traded. Whitaker, Olson, checklist. Tackett for a third time, and Olson again in the same pack. As you can see, Donruss did a good job of splitting up the packs where a lot of the same cards. Carlos Barrega, another player I always liked. Knobloch, Roberto Alomar, and Albert Bell. So, a couple little, I'll probably, keep, some of the better names, for myself, at least, guys that I remember watching play, growing up. Michael Huff, Rosalind, Steve Decker, Rudy Sinez, Magrin, Samara, Mercedes, Dave Rigetti, Ken Griffey Jr. there. Nice pulling one of his. Eric Young, Roberto Hernandez, Albert Bell again, back-to-back packs, Montello and Deverex. So nothing too crazy. Like I said, just want to try to see if I don't know what the odds were for those Diamond King packs. I don't know if it kind of said it on the box, but I did kind of throw the box out of the way, so I couldn't really go back and check. Trammell again, Chris Gwynn, Olson, I think for the third time now. Sosha, checklist, so nothing real crazy. All right, next pack. Like I said, I'm gonna try to, kind of really go through these. Jeff Conine, go through these, as fast as I can. Just kind of, Andrew Dawson's another nice name. Just kind of, just seeing what we get. I remember opening up a little of this when I was younger, but I didn't some of the slightly older Donruss I remember opening more of. I think I probably have a sealed set of this somewhere. Even if it's my parents' attic, or I brought it back to my place, I'd actually have to go check. Mark Grace, decent name there. Langstrom, Bobby Bonilla, who's still getting paid by the Mets. Mark Grace again in that same pack. A lot of duplicates, you know, in the within the same pack. I mean, I can understand, you know, within the box, but you know, getting duplicates of the same pack kind of gets you know, a little annoying. So let's see what we get. Nice, not a bad one on the back. Vinny Castilla, Calvin Jones, Reardon, Tom Edens. Gary Redus, Henry Mercedes, another Griffey, Dave Righetti, Tom Glavine. Then we got the big cat, Andrew Scalaraga, Jim Lehretz, Jose Mesa, Kelly Gruber, and Robin Yount to finish that off. So not bad. That wasn't a bad pack actually, with you know, a couple of names that I definitely remembered, players that I liked. Galarraga was one of those players that I always liked. So there's a pitcher I really like too. David Cohn, William Pennyfeather, Brian Williams, Carlos Martinez, Mike Stanley, Jim Austin, Checklist, Tackett for I think actually Olsen for a fourth time too. And then we got a Spirit of the Game insert. Looks like Barrega, Carlos Barrega, I believe. This one's the only one over the top. Yep, Barrega. So, you know, kind of sharp looking card for, you know, when the time was. Dwight Smith, DeLone, David Ball, and Julio Franco. So, you know, sharp looking insert. Kind of reminds me of those upper deck cards. I know they were doing in the very early '90s, where some of them were for like the pitchers for their delivery. But you know, pretty nice. Thurman, Liberant, Scott Fletcher, Gagne, Treadwell, Gross, Perry, Henry. Nothing too crazy in that pack, actually. So, like I said, I mean, just a cheap, fun, quick rip. Gary Scott for the Marlins, Willie Blair, Eric Young, Terry Leach, Todd Burns. Then we got Scott Fletcher, Andrew Dawson again, Greg Gagne, Swindell, Tom Goodwin, David Wells, another decent name there, Scott Basio, John Marizzo, and John Smiley. So kind of basically what I'm doing is I'm putting two stacks, you know, cards, you know, that, you know, they're okay, you know, not that there's, some of them aren't stars, but just players I like growing up. Charlie Hayes, Rob Mayer, Randy Johnson, Jose Vizcaíno, Hudson, Marr, Mark Lanston, Dan Gladden, Lehretz, Morozno, and Gordon. So I'm just kind of putting together two stacks, cards that, you know, I may hold on to, or, I know some people that, that do still collect some of the older cards, even if they're not, rookie years, just for, kind of like their PC. Pennyfeather again, Williams, Martinez, Hollett, Gagne, Vince Coleman. I remember him also too. Boggs, Todd Pratt, liked him when he was a Met. Tingley, Scott Fletcher, Pasquella, Dave West, David Wells again, and Rob Nichols. So, chipping away at this. Definitely want to try to keep this video, a little short for you guys. I'm one of those that I do not like making videos longer than they need to be. Javi Lopez, rated rookie. That's not a bad one either. Will Terrell, Chuck Carr, Reynoso, Carlos Barrega again. We got Bob Ojeda, Joe Carter, Pete Young, Sam Horn, Joey Cora, Jack McDowell, Edgar Martinez, Scott Livingstone, and David Segui. Another name I remember too, actually. So, not too bad. I mean, I'm not expecting anything, out of the wild. We pull a couple of the base Griffies and, some of the other stars. I'll be happy with it. Joe Girardi for the Rockies, Scott Sanderson, Henny Cotto, Greg Briley, Greg Swindell again. Derek Bell. Cesar Hernandez. Cal Ripken Jr. Tambusi. Dawson again. Devereaux. Tanapi. Orton, and Scott Brocious. So a lot of names I remember. It's kind of neat seeing, especially some of the players. Like when I grew up, I always knew them as, for example, like Galarraga. I always knew him as like a Rocky for the most part, and seeing him that he was a Cardinal beforehand. Butch Henry, Fitzgerald, Chris Donalds, Nigel Wilson, Chuck Knobloch, Bob Welsh, David Justice, Randy Johnson, Vizcaíno, another Bobby Bonilla, Pete Incaviglia, Greg Perry, Eduardo Cedeno, and Gary Sheffield. Another player I always liked as well. All right, next pack. Like I said, just trying to, kind of go through these kind of as quick as I can. I like doing a box of these cards from time to time just to, kind of go back down, like, memory lane, so to say. Tim Jones. We do got an insert coming up. Another Spirit of the Game insert. That's actually two of them kind of stuck together. No hitter. Pretty sharp, actually. Yeah, it's a pretty sharp card, though. Jose DeLone, Kevin Young, Julio Franco again, and Rusty McLennan. So after this pack, be halfway through. Definitely want to try to, keep this video a little bit on the short side. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I do like to try to make the videos not too long. All right, we got our first Diamond Kings, Eric Karros for the Dodgers. These were cards I always liked. This is one of the few reasons why I still open today's Donruss, just to try to pull a couple of those, and then usually I try to piece together the sets. Still, even though they don't have much value, but the cards I always liked personally. I mean, I know they're way more common now than they were, back in like '93, for example. Because, for example, I've opened up half the box, and that's the first one that I've pulled so far. So Kirby Puckett again, and Greg Maddux, Don Mattingly, Todd Pratt, Milt Hill, Mackey Sasser, Benito Santiago, another catcher I always liked for the Padres. Like even in the comments too, feel free, let me know. You guys still open up some of this older product from time to time. Just, not really looking to pull anything, but just kind of like a little trip down memory lane almost. Tom Henke, Chris Bosio, Kenny Rogers, Carlton Fisk, David Segui. If you just open some of these from time to time, just like I said, just reminisce from when you were younger, opening packs potentially, or even too I know talking to a lot of people too, they try to get their kids in the hobby now. So like, are these cards that your parents had? There we go. First Barry Bonds, that your parents had that kind of got passed down to you. Bob Tewksbury, Diamond King for the Cardinals. So not too bad there. Get at least two of those. Carlos Garcia, Frank Tanaka, Pedro Guerrero, Terry Shumpert, Mike Fitzgerald, Eric Davis, Jeff Gardner, Kevin Gross, and Will Clark. Another first baseman that I liked a lot, actually, growing up. All right, let's see what we got next pack here. I'd like to, see if we can at least maybe pull at least 4 of the Diamond King cards at least. So let's see. Conine, Boshier, Kevin Boss, Todd Pratt again. I think that's the 3rd one of his, maybe 4th even. Tackett, that's got to be the 5th one of him. Gary Gaetti, Terry Steinbeck, and Jacoby. All right, next pack. Got Tony Fernandez, starts us off. Heathcliff Soclum, Alex Cole, Charlie Hayes, Steve Howe, Hubie Brooks, Delano DeShields, Tim Raines, pitcher player I always like, excuse me, Sid Fernandez, Nigel Wilson for the third time, Gaetti, Steinbeck, and Jacoby again. So like I said, I'm definitely, flipping through these cards pretty quick. A lot of these names I don't quite remember. Some of the names I do, or very vaguely remember. Kirby Puckett, Greg Maddux again, Mattingly again, Cadet, Wade Boggs, Todd Fromworth, David West, Rob Ducey, and Jim Laritzs. So, not too bad. All right, next pack. Mike Moore, Chad Kruger, Greg Harris, Rene Gonzalez, Pedro Castanelos, Derek Bell, Cesar Hernandez, Cal Ripken, Tabunsi, Al Martin, rated rookie. It's a name I remember too. Brodicker, Mark McGuire, Rob Ducey, and Chris Bosio. All right, almost through 3/4 of the way. Definitely trying to, keep this video a little bit on the short side, but, see what happens. A couple of cards spun around this time. Usually haven't seen any of the packs like this. Let's see what we got here. Mo Sanford, Gary Scott, Willie Blair, Eric Young, Doug Drabick, Mark Portugal, Pete O'Brien, Bob Ojeda, Joe Carter, Vince Coleman, Rafael Belliard, Mel Rojas, Mo Vaughn. It's a name I kind of actually forgot about. All right, after this 3/4 of the way, like I said, trying to do a somewhat of a quick rip of the Donruss Series 2 from 1993. Steve Olin, Tommy Green, Buddy Groom, Randy Tomlin, David Holtz, Pedro Estachio, Rusty Mitchum, Mike Schooler, Matt Young. So nothing too wild and crazy in that pack. All right, let's see what we got here. Ron Darling, Steve Decker, Ruby Sinez, Kevin Moss, Kevin Setzer, Fernando Ramsey, Larry Walker, Cecil Fielder, Tommy Edens, Luis Gonzalez, John Kruk. We got Will Clark again, and Cedeno again. And just, for anybody who wants to see the back of the cards too, there's sometimes a little bit of an action photo in the back, or, some of them are just more portrait shots, probably, depending on, actually, just curiosity. Yeah, even the rated rookie ones too have a little bit of an action shot as well. So, all right, next pack. Sean Hosey, rated rookie. Mike Moore, Chad Kruger, Greg Harris, Scott Scooter, Jeff Fasasio, Dave Winfield, Willie Randolph, Luis Mercedes, Tracy Woodson, Rob Ducey, Chris Bosio, Kenny Rogers, and Carlton Fisk. So, not some, I got a nice little stack here going of, okay pulls, superstars, mix of Hall of Famers and, players that, that I always liked, growing up. So, we got John Johnstone, Jamie McAndrew, Andres Galarraga, Billy Hatcher, Greg Swindell, Wade Boggs, Todd Pratt again, Ron Tingley, Doug Drabeck, Rolando Perez, Rich Sutcliffe, Cedeno, Sheffield again, Will Cordero, and Rob Beck. So, let's see what we got going on here next pack. David Holtz, Paul O'Neill, Lou Whitaker, Kyle Abbott. Do get another Diamond Kings of Robin Yount, which is a pretty nice one there. Pretty happy, please pulling that one. Swindell, Kevin Moss, Xavier Hernandez, Ruben Sierra. Pulled an autograph of him in one of the openings that I did. Will Clark, Howard Johnson, and Ryan Klesko. So what we got here? 5 more packs in the home stretch. You know, I definitely want to thank everybody that did watch this, that has been watching this video. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in, seeing these older openings. If you want to, you know, see more of these openings as well, even there we go, Chipper Jones rated rookie. So not bad there. I'm happy pulling that one. I actually forgot that Chipper was in this set, so it's actually a pretty nice rookie pull right there. So not bad. Jeff Russell, Cal Ripken. But like I said, I mean, if you guys want to see more of these openings, you know, please feel free, you know, leave a comment, you know, let me know, you know, and based off of, you know, what I can find, and, you know, also too, if prices are, you know, reasonable as well too. I know, you know, some of the old wax packs now are starting to creep up a little bit, so, you know, see what we, you know, always come across. Jeff Hudson, Rob Moore, Joe Oliver, Todd Stoudemire, Bob Malicki, David Justice again, Luis Gonzalez, Andy Van Slyke, Ray Sanchez, and Hojo. All right, 3 left. Like I said, definitely wanted to kind of just rip through these real quick. You know, like I said, I do want to thank everybody that's watched. I do also want to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. When I'm filming this video, I have 360, I think it was 360 subscribers, which I'll be honest with you, you guys have been killing it with this subscription, you know, and I definitely appreciate that. Craig Biggio, Diamond Kings, though. Nice pulling that, so not bad. We were able to get 4 of these. Pretty pleased with that. Doug Drabeck, excuse me, Chris James, Greg Core, Mark Wohlers, Brett Barbary, Pete Incafilia, Gerald Perry, excuse me, Cedeno again, and another Sheffield. I think that's 3 of the Sheffields. All right, 2 packs left, home stretch. You know, can we get 5th Diamond King is kind of what I'm just kind of more looking for. Jack Armstrong, Butch Henry, Fitzgerald, O'Donnell's, Tom Goodwin, Tim Raines, Sid Fernandez, Steve Olin, yeah, okay, Tommy Green, felt like the one was sticking there, Harold Reynolds, Milt Hill, Stan Bladina, Dwayne Henry, Danny Cox. So, all right, last pack. Like I said, definitely want to thank everybody that did watch this video. Appreciate you for sure, you know, tuning in. Like I said, I'm trying to, you know, rip through these as, you know, quick as I can, but, you know, still. Todd Stoudemire, Malicki, Rob Murphy, Greg Perkel, Lenny Harris, Daryl, oh, no, card stuck there, Scott, Daryl Hamill, Mike Gardner, Pat Kelly, and Dan Pasqua to finish us off. So, like I said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Couple of nice little pulls, you know, you know, for my little, you know, kind of PC, pulled the, you know, Butch Husky, player that I always liked, you know, as a Met fan. And then, you know, and then the other, you know, rated rookie, you know, that was a very good pull, was a Met killer, Chipper Jones. I mean, this guy, I don't know, he just killed my Mets whenever we played the Braves. So, but, you know, still hell of a player. You know, he's one of those players you kind of can't like. He's just too good. And then, you know, we were able to pull 4 of the Diamond Kings, which I'll, you know, be sleeving some of these off camera. You know, the Craig Biggio, Robin Yount, Tewksbury, Eric Karros. So pleased with, you know, pulling 4 of these. Would have been nice to pull, excuse me, a little bit more, but I'll take it. But, you know, like I said, please, if you haven't subscribed, greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, hit that notification bell for any future uploads that I have. And, you know, please leave any comments on the 93 Series 2 Donruss. You know, let me know any pulls that, you know, kind of like personal favorites of yours, you know, like just random players that, you know, you grew up enjoying play. You know, kind of like myself, you know, like me, you know, I'm kind of a little excited pulling the Butch Husky, honestly. And then, you know, please leave any likes on the video too. Greatly appreciate any of those. And with that, I do want to thank everybody for watching, and have a great night.